I was re-inspired to make some more cabochon necklace charms. Stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this craft.
Turn these into earrings. So if you find some cabochons that kind of match one another, y'all forgive my nails. I had orange nail polish on. You could make earrings, like post earrings out of these, or even hanging earrings, but you want to be careful of the weight. But if you can find like these two almost match up size-wise and diameter-wise, they would make a really cute pair of post earrings. So you can make earrings out of these, as well as necklace pendants. You can do magnets for the refrigerator, whatever you choose to do, but today I'm doing necklace pendants. So let's get started on these, and I think I'm gonna do the easier ones first, but I have in mind this gray, this purple, and this kind of taupey brown color, which I think I did use that similar color before, but this time I'm gonna do it on the bottom so that it all kind of shows through. So I'm gonna get them shaken up, which I should have already done, I apologize. And then we're gonna get started applying them in just like little splotchy areas. I'm gonna do the glitter first because I want the glitter to show through on the base underneath, with all the other colors showing up around it. So what I did was I put a coat of Mod Podge on this one. I know how I said I don't care too much for glitter, but I think this glitter is gonna be really pretty on the bottom of this. I think it's going to shine through really pretty. But let me get the Mod Podge cleaned up right. So let's just put a little bit more Mod Podge on there because I don't want it to dry before I get the glitter on there. So then we're just going to spread the glitter on there in a healthy amount. And I only put a light layer of the Mod Podge. I'm just going to tap it down to get as much to stick as I can. And of course, we can always go back and do a second coat and a second layer. But let's see how that's gonna look on the other side. I bet it's gonna be really pretty. I think it's gonna shine through really nicely on the other side of the cab. And then next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on, let's just work on the one that's down from it, just in case some of that glitter decides to work its way over here, because glitter kind of has a mind of its own. So remember I said I'm just gonna do a light dusting of glitter on the bottom because I want, and so this is like a taupe, it's like a really pretty taupe nail polish with glitter specks in it. I like wearing it too, although I don't think that once you put the gloss on it on your nails, it has this really nice shine to it like I want, but kind of shows up matte. And then the other shade we're gonna put down, it's like a lavender. Now you can clean your brushes off in between because if you're using your good nail polish, you know, you don't want it to get messed up. So we're just gonna put some of that down. And then I want the silver to show through, or the gray, I should say, as well. I'm wiping my brush over off to the side. So let's let that dry and see what it ends up looking like, you know, because you kind of don't know what you're gonna get, but I just think that they're gonna be pretty, they're gonna be unique, and that's what I think I'm gonna love about it. So let's do this one. This one we're doing from the top. So I want to use this new nail polish color that I just got. It's like an orange, and I really want to pair it with some greens. It's like a forest green, and then we have a really light green. So I think I want to pair it with those and see what that's going to look like, along with some gold glitter nail polish. So because I want the orange to be the predominant color, I'm going to go ahead and put that on first. I've already shaken them all up. And then what I'm also going to, so I'm just dotting it on there. I'm not going to necessarily paint it on like a brush. I'm just going to dot it on because I don't want it to have brush streaks. I want it to kind of look like a sunburst. And I could try this on the bottom of one as well because I really like this orange color, how that's coming out. So I might do that on the back of one of the clear cabochons as well. And I do want to work it around the sides. I'm sorry I wasn't using good lighting there. I was leaning too far over. So it's okay if it slides down to the sides because you do want to cover, in my opinion, you know, the sides and the base of the cabochon because it's going to show from the sides, if that makes sense, when you're painting on the top. Now, the ones that we did from the back, that's not going to matter because they're going to show from underneath. right? So on this one, I think I want to do like some specks of orange and green. So a little ways, I'm going to let those dry so that the greens don't bleed in. Just going to let them dry for a second and then start dotting in some of the other together. I added a few more dots of copper to that one. My finger touched this one, so I had to go back over it on the sides. So again, we're just dotting that on. And then on this one, I went on and added some of the glitter paint to it. And I feel confident enough to go ahead and add some of the green. And so the glitter, of course, is going to shine through underneath the green, which is so cool. I am wiping my brush off a little bit over on the side piece of paper. This is the darker green nail polish. These actually are really nice nail polishes too. I don't know if you've ever tried the Wet n Wild one-step gel polishes, but they're really, really cool. So that's pretty. So now, remember, we're doing the top of this one, but since I just wet it, we're going to let that dry. And now I'm going to use, on this one, I believe I'm going to do like a pink color, which is this shade. So I think that's going to be really pretty. So I'm going to sit these off to the side. Close up my glitter. This is my favorite top coat. It's Seshvi. It does cost a little bit more, but it gives you a great top coat, but it does peel as well. So this one, I believe I'm going to do a black and like a blue vein kind of color, which we did something similar to that before. But I just want to do something with more of a black feel to it. So stay tuned. This is what we have so far. Okay, so let's add some of our green, and then once that dries a little bit, we're going to put some gold glitter on top. So then what I've done is I've taken the time to shake up my silver nail polish, and I'm going to put some of that on top of one of the green cabochons to see how it ends up. So what I did was I took some silver gel nail polish I got from the Dollar Tree, and I just did one light dusting on this side, of course being sure to get the sides because that's going to show from the top. And then I have this really pretty blue color that I'm going to use as well. So the blue, of course, is going to be more, oh shoot, sorry about that. It's going to be more translucent because it's on a piece of glass. So we're going to let it dry for a bit as well, so we can get a really pretty color on there. So I'm gonna have to probably do 2 coats of that. And I know they may not look like much right now, but wait until we get them finished. They're gonna be gorgeous. So this is that really pretty pink color we're talking about using. So we're gonna put that one on the base. So I also think that I wanna add like some black to this one as well. So we have the black Wet n Wild shine back there. And so even though all of these may have a shine to them when we get them finished, I still want to put a gloss coat on it, so as it's laying next to someone's skin, you know, it's not just nail polish laying there. I think that one's gonna be really pretty. I like that. And I think what I'm gonna do while it's wet is dot some black flecks in there as well. So again, all these nail polishes, I literally just got them from the Dollar Tree. Not recently, this is just all the nail polish I had. So let's see what that's gonna look like. We're gonna let it dry. And now we still have to do this one over here. So let's see what color we're gonna do that one, because it is on the top. And so I think I'm gonna do like a matted brown shade on that one, like a nude beige kind of color. And let's see. Okay, so this is what the taupe color looks like. So this is what it is. And it's number, one of the numbers is missing, so I can't tell you, 530 something. But there's no shine to it at all, which I really like. It's like this mocha color. I might do the whole thing. So yeah, only because I think I like it. So let's do the whole cabochon, this chocolate mocha color. Because with these, you're going to be able to wear them with whatever you want. You know, they're going to go with so many different outfits. I wear mine that I made for myself with t-shirts. I've worn them dressed up. So you can wear them dressed up or down. And with the holidays coming up, not rushing the holidays or anything, even though all that stuff is out of the store, you can give these as gifts if you want to. Have an inexpensive holiday. I'm going to show you how we put them on chains and how we're going to sell them in the store online. But also, these would be so cute if you did them in holiday colors and like snowflakes, like whites and reds and greens. Pink and green can also be a holiday color along with gold and silver. So, or red and gold and red and silver. So many different things you can do inexpensively to give as gifts and to make you some money during a holiday season. With that being said, I couldn't help myself. I decided to make a red one. We have this shimmery red nail polish, some red gold glitter glitter nail polish. So we're going to turn this one into a holiday one just to see what it'll look like for kicks and giggles. So while everything is drying, let's get this one painted. They can all dry at the same time. And I'm going to open the red so you can watch me paint that one. I probably am going to do 2 coats. And then we're going to cover it with the glitter polish after that coat dries. Look how pretty that is. Now I had 2 different shades of red. So one was a red with no frost by Wet n Wild. But also notice how it's going to show up darker because I just thought about it. It's on a green base. So if you want the red to show up just a little bit brighter and not as blood red, you could do it on a clear cabochon as well. But I'm liking how this one turned out. We're gonna do some gold glitter paint on it after it dries. I'm just painting around the edge. Remember, you're sitting these on pieces of tape, so they're not gonna move around. You're gonna be able to let them dry in place, which is really cool. And look how pretty that is. One more coat over here on the side. And then I cleaned all the, in case I might have said this, forgive me if I'm being repetitive, but I cleaned all the cabochons off before I started painting on them. I washed them with water, then I cleaned them with alcohol just to get any of that dusty residue off. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some of this on there along with some gold glitter. Well, I might do gold depending on what it looks like. So I definitely did cheat and look at the ones that are face down. But I taped them back down. But anyway, oh Lord, I think I scratched that one up. So let's take this one off first so you can see what it looks like. How about I take them all off and put them on a clean sheet of paper, and then we'll look at the reveals. Okay, so I definitely cannot tell a tale and tell you I did not take a sneak peek before I took them off the tape. So as you know, this is one that was flipped over like that. So this is what it came out looking like. Isn't that beautiful? It almost looks like a globe. This one is really pretty. So that's the one that we did the orange and green, 2 different shades of green dots from the back. This is the one where we did the pink and the black, and then we layered more pink on top of it. That's how it turned out. I think they're so pretty. And then there's the other one we did in orange. I think it is incredible. This is the Christmas one I was talking about, where we should do different shades of like greens and reds and gold. So you can see where I did the red sequin nail polish, and then I layered that with the gold glitter polish. I think it came out really pretty and festive. It almost looks like a ruby too. Well, a ruby with glitter. And then that's the neutral cocoa colored one. I decided to do a fuchsia stripe down the middle. I think I'm still gonna add something to the middle, but I'm not sure what yet. That's the one where we did the glitter on the back. So all I did was secure it with the Mod Podge, and then all of these I sealed with the Dimensional Magic. I was gonna do clear nail polish, but I didn't want them to keep smelling like nail polish. So I also didn't add anything else to this one. That reminds me of an Easter egg. But anyway, I didn't put anything on the back of that one because it's gonna be glued to a necklace base. So just wanted to show you how they all turned out. I think they are just the most beautiful cabochons. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue them to a base so you can see what they look like.
So here they are, finished and complete, and heading to the store tomorrow. Talk to you all soon.